Do you know why when you meet someone once, maybe twice, and suddenly they're living rent free in your head, and you have no idea why? By the end of this video, you'll understand the real psychology behind why you attach so fast, and more importantly, what you can actually do to break the cycle. So stay with me, because this one is going to hit different. Getting attached quickly is one of the most common and most misunderstood emotional experiences out there. Millions of people feel it, but almost nobody talks about the real reason it happens. And that reason has nothing to do with being too sensitive or too much.
It starts way back in childhood, when your brain built something called an attachment system, basically an internal alarm designed to keep you close to the people you needed to survive. And here's the thing, that system never fully grows up. It follows you into every relationship you've ever had, quietly running in the background, shaping every feeling of longing, every moment of panic when someone doesn't text back, every desperate need to know, where is this going? Now, not everyone attaches the same way. There are three main styles: secure, avoidant, and anxious. And if you clicked on this video, there's a good chance you lean anxious, which means love has always felt a little like an emergency, like you have to grab connection before it disappears. And that's not a personality flaw. That's a nervous system that learned early on that love was inconsistent, sometimes there, sometimes not. And so it developed one strategy: hold on tight.
But here's the mistake most people make: they try to suppress that feeling, push it down, tell themselves to calm down or stop being clingy. And that never works, because you can't think your way out of a nervous system response. What you can do is name it. Literally say to yourself, I'm feeling anxious because connection feels uncertain right now. And just that simple act of labeling it can take the edge off. This is where it gets really interesting, because on top of your attachment system, there's another force at play: dopamine, the same brain chemical triggered by gambling, sugar, and social media. And when you meet someone new and exciting, your brain floods with it, making everything feel electric, magnetic, almost like fate. And the problem is that most people confuse that dopamine rush with genuine, deep connection, when really, you're not in love with the person yet. You're in love with the possibility of them. Which is why you can feel completely consumed by someone you've known for 2 weeks and totally numb towards someone stable and kind you've dated for months. The brain craves novelty and uncertainty, not safety. And that's a trap. Don't skip this part, because this might be the most important thing in this entire video. Fast attachment almost always has a wound underneath it. A deep fear of abandonment, or a belief buried so far down you forgot it was there. Something like, I'm only lovable when someone chooses me. And so every new person becomes a test. Will they stay? Will they leave? Am I enough? And that cycle is exhausting. And it will keep repeating until you stop looking for another person to heal something only you can heal. So what do you actually do about it? First, slow down on purpose. When you feel that urgency, that need to know where things are going, pause, breathe. Give it a week before escalating emotionally. Second, build a life that doesn't need someone to complete it. Hobbies, friendships, goals, purpose. Because when your life is already full, you stop treating every new person like a lifeline. Third, learn your specific triggers. Is it slow replies, vague answers, emotional distance? Know your patterns before they run you. And fourth, do the inner work, whether that's therapy, journaling, or honest self-reflection. Because attachment patterns run deep, and they don't change on their own. Here's the truth nobody tells you. The goal was never to stop caring. The goal is to care from a place of security instead of scarcity. And when you do that work, when you heal what's underneath the attachment, you don't stop falling for people. You just stop falling apart every time things feel uncertain. And that changes everything. So to recap, fast attachment is rooted in your childhood attachment system.
Anxious attachment makes connection feel like an emergency. Dopamine tricks you into mistaking excitement for love. There's usually a deeper wound underneath it all, and the solution is grounding yourself, not shutting yourself off. If any part of this hit close to home, drop a comment below and tell me which one. I read every single one. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, share it with them, because sometimes the right video at the right time genuinely changes things. Subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.